Welcome to TYT Sports. Before we get into the fun, be sure to get in on the action before the game using BetDSI, the A+ rated sportsbook. Use promo code TYT25 and get a $25 free wager just for registering. If you decide to deposit, you will get a 200% bonus match on your money. That's 200% more sure than anybody betting the college football playoff. If sports isn't your thing, don't forget BetDSI offers odds on pretty much everything else too, including all major sports, politics, and reality TV. Promo code TYT25. $25 free wager just for registering. Please do check it out. Anthony Davis, that's Jayar Jackson. Anthony Davis is with the New Orleans Pelicans. This is always going to be a thing. The Pelicans are bad. Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins are good. So let's think of some trades. Well, firstly, before we do that, Adrian Wojnarowski had a piece on Anthony Davis, and here's what Davis said. Quote, I don't see anyone winning without 3 or 4 All-Stars. I was in the MVP conversation in my 3rd year and we didn't win. We went to the playoffs, got swept, and I dropped out of all that so fast. Truth bombs.
Very true.
It's about winning. You can have all the numbers in the world, but you better win. That's what it is. This whole league, everything is about winning. Every award, everything, it's all about winning. And then he went on to say, you see how organizations treat players. Isaiah Thomas, DeMarcus Cousins, told me that the Sacramento Kings told him that he wasn't going to get traded, but then they traded him. Isaiah took his team to the Eastern Conference Finals as in the Boston Celtics last year, and they traded him. It makes you wonder, does this organization really have my back? So
I have an answer.
What's your answer? No. Wrong. So in this piece also, he heard about the rumblings that the Boston Celtics were interested, right? And he went in, which led to that comment. He went into the GM's office and said, what's this thing going on? And they're like, you're not getting traded. And then he went on to say, like, he loves New Orleans. He's a team first guy. He's a completely team first guy. However, let's talk some trades. So, good segue. So here were a few trades that we put together. Do I think any of these are gonna happen? No, but it's still fun.
It's still fun.
So here's the first one. And this is the Boston Celtics. In order for the money to work, they would have to give up Alexis Ajinça. However, getting Anthony Davis to team up with Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and what have you, that is a good lineup. And also, although he is off injured, much like Al Horford is, you get him for more years and just about, you get him for more years and less money rather. But the one thing that you would have to give up, in my opinion, is a Jason Tatum or a Jaylen Brown-like player.
Yeah.
So that is something that you would have to do. Secondly, in the trade machine, the next one, this is a really small printout, guys, so I'm having trouble saying this. The next trade would be the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the only way that this would work is if the New Orleans Pelicans, again, the only way it works is if the New Orleans Pelicans get the green light from Julius Randle saying that he will sign an extension once he gets traded. If he doesn't, there's no way in fucking hell this trade would work. Right. However, in order to even out the money, and I know people have seen this in the past saying, oh, well, Luol Deng sucks. Why would they trade for Luol Deng? The Lakers want to get rid of the contract. And in order for that to happen, take 2 of our young guys, okay? Take 2 of the young guys. You guys get first dibs. Julius agrees to it. This is all in the hypothetical. You got to attach Luol Deng's contract to that. And then the Lakers will get Anthony Davis. And who knows what would happen in the offseason.
Luol Deng is winning.
He is winning. God bless Luol Deng. Traded from the Phoenix Suns on draft night to the Chicago Bulls. But here's the thing. Getting back to it, the Pelicans would get 2 young players, which is what you have to get in order to have Anthony Davis on your roster. Nice double box, Ryan. So with that being said, you get Jordan Clarkson, who at this point, I'm not gonna say he's looking expendable, but the one thing that I couldn't do in this trade scenario is give up Brandon Ingram. Because boy, does he look like a freaking beast.
Clarkson
right now.
is still good enough without being like you're not getting much. People, many teams can see, but like, he looks good.
He's okay.
Like you can use him and still do things, right?
But he's not being used. Right. Because of Lonzo and because of Ingram, and so they're still giving Randle minutes.
You won't see him as just he's not just, a team wouldn't take it as, expendable, whatever. The way you may see Luol Deng being, like you can take it.
No, the whole reason.
You can do stuff for Clarkson.
Completely. So the next trade, I believe, is with the Milwaukee Bucks that we put together as well. Again, not one that I'm high on, but you would have to give up some young talent in order to give up a player that's under contract for 4 years. So you get Chris Middleton, who is a really underrated 2-way player and the perfect player for this era of swingmen who could play Well, offensively and defensively at 6'8". So you get Chris Middleton for 3 years. You get Malcolm Brogdon, the reigning Rookie of the Year, on an incredible contract, who you could re-sign. You team them up with Boogie Cousins, and then, to level out the money, you get John Henson, who, again, do whatever you want, defensive-minded player, okay rebounder, blocks a ton of shots. Another one that we have is with the New York Knicks. Again, you have to give up young, thriving talent. That would be Frank Ntilikina. Would this work? No, of course not, because they don't want to ruin the progression that Kristaps Porzingis has. It would be cool and it would be fun, but I'm not saying it's going to work. To remind everybody, this is a hypothetical. Don't take yourself too seriously. Enes Kanter, as Hassan Piker has told me. Frank Ntilikina, Enes Kanter, and Willie Hernan-Gomez for Anthony Davis. Again, it would be fun. Is it going to work? No, absolutely not. And then I believe...
Why do you have to keep saying that, Ricky? Are people taking you seriously?
Shut up, Jayar. So the last one is with the Charlotte Hornets. I just think, if again, you want to have some sort of return for guys who are at a good age and can help out your team, Jeremy Lamb has proven that he can remain in this league for like another 10 years, man. Really underrated. He's a good bench player on a good playoff team. Like the Cleveland Cavaliers should trade for Jeremy Lamb. That's one I like, actually. So Anthony Davis and Alexia Jinsa to the Charlotte Hornets. They would get Nicholas Batum, who I absolutely adore. Jeremy Lamb, still young, and Malik Monk, who's a rookie on a rookie deal. All of these seem okay to me. Is it going to happen? No, because I don't believe the Pelicans are going to trade Anthony Davis, but it's still fun to do.
Batum is a quiet, good player.
He's a very nice player.
And you just don't hear about him enough.
Agreed. Yes. Right? Yes, absolutely. He seems like a Spurs player, though, doesn't he?
Oh, totally. When Rudy Gay went, you'd rather have...
When Rudy Gay is done with the Spurs, that's when they pull the trigger on somehow getting a guy like Nicholas Batum. That's too much money for them to pay.
Do you think these trades are really going to happen, Ricky? Why do you keep saying this?
I'm just going to end the clip there.